People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
This is a Queen Bee Radio High School Sports presentation. Queen Bee Radio proudly brings you Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports. Presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. And sponsored by Ayers Furniture, Bitech Resource Management, Claire Bank, Fuller's Milker Center, Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Platteville, Les Mack, Northland Buildings, Reeves Wealth Management, Raleigh Cheese House, Russell Law Offices, The Shoebox, Tricor Insurance, West End Salvage, Carver's Hardwood Flooring, Sloan Implements, Sups, Brian's Auto Body and Paint, Gary's Pest Control, TriStar Pallets and TriStar Mulch, Krantz Auto Parts and Krantz Hardware Do It Best, Bouse Electric, Cuba City Collision and Repair, Laley Center Monroe, H&N Plumbing, Heating and Electrical, Community First Bank, Grant Regional Health Center, Sullivan Auctioneers, Big Iron Realty, Lancaster Dental Associates, Millie's Diner, Pink's Automotive, Good Knees Garage, Point and Flush Sportsman's Club, Rosemeyer Management Group, Breckler Insurance, McNett Electric, Mound City Bank, Ready Feed and Grain LLC, Southwest Health, and WCC Brands.
Good afternoon and welcome to Patch Grove, Wisconsin, home of the River Ridge Timberwolves as they host the Belmont Braves in a Six Rivers Western Conference high school girls softball game. Welcome to the Raleigh Cheese pregame show. It's presented by Raleigh Cheese at the intersections of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County. Don't forget the cheese. Don't forget today's game also can be viewed on our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. That is powered by H&N Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical and Laley Center Monroe. And, of course, you can listen to it right here on 97.7 Country and streaming on our website at WGLR.com or our mobile app. Thanks for joining us, though, and we look forward to a great matchup. Two teams that so far are both undefeated on the young season. Belmont comes in at 2-0 in the Six Rivers Conference and overall. River Ridge is 5-0. They've gotten in a few more games. They're 1-0 in conference play with that lone win coming over Highland earlier this week, back on Tuesday, in a shootout. They won 13-12 over Highland. Jeff Hodgson and his Belmont Braves, of course, are the defending state champions. So trying to get back to Madison, trying to bring home another gold ball. But again, just 2 games under their belt so far. 1 game, a win over Seneca, 14-3 in a blowout. And then another blowout over Platteville, 11-2. And those are the only 2 games that Belmont has gotten in so far. Well, coming up on our pregame show, we're going to visit with the coaches, Jeff Hodgson of the Belmont Braves. He will join us right after this timeout. On the Raleigh Cheese pregame show, it is Belmont at River Ridge in Six Rivers Conference Girls Softball here on 97.7 Country and again streaming on our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 1.
This is Ben Baker, owner of Tri-State Roofing, LLC. Call us for free inspections on wind and hail damage. We do ag, home, and commercial metal applications. See our team for rubber membrane installation too. Tri-State Roofing offers several types of shingle applications, including impact-resistant shingles to guard against hail. All options are top-of-the-line products from reputable manufacturers and installed by our certified roof techs. Call Tri-State Roofing today.
From small-town businesses to large multi-state operations, Tricor Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance have industry expertise that can cover all types of businesses.
Having an insurance agency that understands our business is a real benefit. They know our people. It's something Tricor does really well.
Tricor's in-depth knowledge of insurance, regulation, compliance, and safety consulting is here to help your business succeed. Working with leading insurance companies like Auto Owners Insurance. They'll be there when you need them most. Visit TricorInsurance.com to learn more about Tricor Insurance Cycle of Care.
Pre-game one.
Hey, welcome back. We're on the Raleigh Cheese pregame show. Rob Spangler live from Patch Grove tonight. The River Ridge Timberwolves hosting the Belmont Braves in a Six Rivers Western Conference matchup in girls softball. We're joined by Jeff Hodgson, head coach for the defending state champion Belmont Braves. Got to sound good and got to feel good about coming back for another bite at the apple, Coach.
Yeah, I mean, we had an amazing season last year, and you guys were along for the ride, and we really appreciated and enjoyed it. But that was last year, and now we got a new group of kids. And while we have, similar kids, they're playing different positions, and we're excited to see what this new team can do.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys have only, unfortunately, gotten 2 games under your belt so far, a combination of weather and, as you mentioned, travel with, Belmont School is so fortunate to have, these different trips. I know my daughter was in the band trip to New Orleans, which is just such a great opportunity. And the senior class trip, of course, went to South Carolina. I mean, a lot of school districts don't get to do that kind of stuff, but it unfortunately does interfere a little bit with softball, doesn't it?
Yeah, those schools have happier softball coaches. But no, they're great opportunities, and spring season is just really hard compared to other seasons. I seen somewhere where they were saying, basketball season is so hard. It's 4 months long. It's not hard to get 24 games in. For us, it's really hard. We played 2, and we're coming up on the 15th of April. We've got about a month left of our season, which sounds crazy. It's a hard thing, and a lot of distractions, a lot of things, but we'll try to push through it. It's not an excuse. We don't care how many games they played, how many we played. We got to play ball today, and that'll decide the outcome.
Yeah, they have played more, 5 games. Of course, they've had 1 conference game under their belt. Their last one, which was on Tuesday, they defeated Highland in an absolute shootout. A lot of offense, maybe not a lot of great defense or pitching, but 13-12 was the final of that one. What is your take on this River Ridge squad and how they match up with your team?
They got a great pitcher. She's been playing a lot of travel ball with the program out of Platteville. She's good, does a great job. They got athletes everywhere else. They got a school with quite a few athletes in it, and they put together a good team. They're well coached. I think they're a sizable concern for us. Now,
let's talk a little bit about your squad. You mentioned a lot of returning players, which is true. You got a good, senior leadership core, and Addie McNett and Claire Rundy and Storm Marshall Buss, some good senior leaders. You also got a great junior class there, and, of course, an ace pitcher in Carson Raymaker coming back. But maybe talk to us about a few of the upstart players or younger players who have caught your eye and you think might be key contributors this year.
First of all, I think 1 through 7, the 6 out of the top 7 in our lineup tonight batted last year. Alexis Burbach slides in there. Those 7 are as good as anybody has. They were last year. I expect them to be this year. And then, Storm stepping into a role, and I think she's, paid her dues, and she's going to do well for us, and we got a freshman coming through. We have a really good freshman class, but Zoe's starting tonight, Zoe Wadick, and we're excited about that class, and we'll move them around, and some of them will get some playing time, and I think whoever can improve the most between now and the end of the season will be the ones that give us the best shot to be successful.
All right, we'll let you get back to her. Get ready for the game tonight. Best of luck tonight and the rest of the season, Coach.
Hey, yeah, and a little known fact, I grew up 2 miles from Raleigh's Cheese Company, so there you go. I like your radio show.
I love those cheese curds. Thanks, Coach. Yep. That's Jeff Hodgson joining us on our Raleigh Cheese pregame show. We'll have first pitch right around the corner here on 97.7 Country and also our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pre-game 2.
Hi, this is Steve Schmidt, owner of the Shoebox in downtown Black Earth. We have thousands of pairs of shoes in stock, no waiting. So stop in anytime, specializing in size, selection, and fit. We will save you money. P.S. We measure both feet. Stop into the Shoebox, the largest shoe store at the north end of Black Earth.
Contact Russell Law Offices for local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Russell Law Offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington.
Hi, this is Christine Raleigh of Raleigh Cheese, wishing all area athletes successful seasons. Cheese is a great source of protein for school lunches or a snack before the big game. Stop in and try some of our award-winning artisan cheeses like Dunbarton Blue, Red Rock, and Little Mountain. We have fresh cheese curds weekly and a wide variety of snacks and beverages, plus made-to-order cheese trays. Shop locally and taste the difference of handmade Wisconsin cheese at Raleigh Cheese House on the corner of Highways 11 and 23, Shellsburg.
Pre-game 2.
Welcome back to the Raleigh Cheese pregame show presented by Raleigh Cheese at the intersections of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County. Don't forget the cheese. Well, coming up, we'll have our starting lineups for today's game. Belmont at River Ridge in Six Rivers Conference Girls Softball. We're coming to you from the Ayers Furniture Best Seat in the House. Ayers Furniture broadcast booth for free delivery on heirloom quality furniture for every room in your home. Be sure to visit Ayers Furniture in Ridgeway and at ayersfurniture.com. Game also brought to you by Sire T's Auto Body. Complete collision repair, PPG paint warranty, spray and bed liners, free pickup and delivery. Loaner cars too, Sire T's. They also handle your claim process. Call Eric at Sire T's in Bloomington. Game brought to you by Guthrie Trucking of Bagley. Always wishing the Wolves a successful season. Guthrie Trucking, LLC in Bagley. Game brought to you by Paulson Farms, LLC for your big square and round baling needs. They do individual line wrapping of bales. For more information, call Dean 778-2000. Paulson Farms, LLC in Belmont. Blue Jays Bar and Grill in Bloomington. Great tasting food like Blue Jays Friday Night Fish. Great pizza options. Just some of what you'll find. See their menu on Facebook and at Blue Jays Bar and Grill in Bloomington. Game also brought to you by McNett Electric of Belmont. They can assist you with all of your electrical needs. Whatever your need, agricultural, commercial, residential, Chip and the crew at McNett Electric are on call, ready to help you, McNett Electric of Belmont. And Rundy Plumbing and Heating of Belmont. For all your agricultural, commercial, residential needs, call Rundy Plumbing and Heating of Belmont. Doan's Auto Care Center, Patrick Doan, he can assist you with all your vehicle maintenance, batteries, coolant, flushes, oil changes, tires, and more. Doan's Auto Center, Patrick Doan, Belmont. And the Sports Page Bar and Grill venue, they're now open, serving delicious full menu, Friday night fish, Sunday brunch, booking parties. That's the Sports Page Bar, Grill, and venue, open Wednesday through Sunday, 11 to close. Finally, Fritz's Burner Services in Darlington, and Dave's Auto Body in Belmont, offering top-quality collision repair, minor automotive repair work as well, and a selection of pre-driven vehicles. Dave's Auto Body in Belmont. Let's take a look at our Fuller's starting lineup, presented by Fuller's Milker Center. See their complete hygiene line. For options for your brand new dairy setup or existing parlor remodel, Fuller's in Lancaster, Richland Center, and at fullersmilkercenter.com. Belmont, the visiting team, they'll bat first. Leading things off for the Braves is number 3, Addie McNett, the shortstop. She'll be followed by Claire Rundy, the second baseman. Then the pitcher, number 9, Carson Raymaker, followed by Jalen Leitzinger, batting cleanup, the first baseman. After her, it is catcher Lexi Rickers, number 4. Then number 10, Alexis Burbach, the center fielder, followed by Emily Ryder, the third baseman. Batting 8th, it is Storm Buss, the designated player, and Brittany Taylor's the number 9 hitter in the lineup and playing right field for the Braves. We'll take a timeout. We'll take a look at the defensive alignment for the River Ridge Timberwolves coming up next, and the first pitch right around the corner. More of our Raleigh Cheese pregame show after this. Belmont at River Ridge, Six Rivers Girls Softball here on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pre-game 3.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
When it comes to your health, having the right team matters. At Medical Associates, more than 200 providers across 30 specialties work together in one connected system, making it easier for you to get the care you need. From preventative visits to specialized treatment, our team is here to guide and support you. With deep roots in the tri-state community, we're proud to be a trusted partner in your health. Medical Associates. Learn more at mahealthcare.com or call 563-584-4570.
Pre-game 3.
We're back on the Raleigh Cheese pregame show. We're moments away from our first pitch. River Ridge hosting Belmont in Six Rivers girls softball tonight here on 97.7 Country, and also you can watch it on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. We thank you for that. Let's take a look at our starting lineup now, the defensive alignment for the host River Ridge Timberwolves, and it looks like this. Their starting pitcher is Erin Adrian. Erin Adrian, number 2. She is their starting pitcher. Behind home plate, the other half of the battery is number 18, Abby Doyle. Over at first base, number 21, Elena Gage. At second, number 9, Megan Brewer. The shortstop, number 3, Layla Gage. And the third baseman, number 7, Macy Brinkman. In the outfield, from left to right, left fielder, number 12, Danica Hampton. Center fielder, number 13, Josie Drone. And right fielder is number 23, Keely Redmond. That's a defensive alignment for the River Ridge Timberwolves. Again, Belmont batting first. Leading off will be Addie McNett, the shortstop. That's coming up in a moment. Let's take a look at our colors of the game. Brought to you by Cuba City Family Dental, Kieler Family Dental, and Darlington Family Dental. 3 convenient locations to serve your dental needs. Both teams wearing pinstripes. Belmont in their road blacks. Black jerseys, black pants with orange pinstripes. They've got orange numbers and letters and a white outline with the Brave emblem, the arrowhead on the right shoulder. For River Ridge, they've got purple jerseys and pants with white pinstripes. They've got white numbers and lettering and the Timberwolf paw print on the back top of the jersey. They also have white socks to go with the purple pinstriped pants. Those are the colors of the game. Again, brought to you by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental. 3 convenient locations to serve your dental needs. One more timeout. We'll be back with the first pitch next. It is Belmont at River Ridge here on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game 1.
Having chronic knee pain shouldn't mean giving up the things you enjoy. Grant Regional Health Center's orthopedic team now offers the latest technology with robotic-assisted knee replacement surgery. This significant advancement combines the expertise of our surgical team with the precise accuracy of robotic technology. Innovative surgery, compassionate care, right in Lancaster. Learn more at grantregional.com/knee or call us at 608-723-2131. Grant Regional Health Center. Better health starts here.
Like any business, success in dairying is often determined by who you know rather than what you know. That's why it's good to know the pros at Fuller's, your Gia dealer. Fuller's is your source for the automated milking systems line and all of the latest in automated milking systems. Make your operation more efficient and profitable and get the most out of your dairy herd by partnering with the experts at Fuller's Milker Center, LLC, your local Gia dealer in Lancaster, Richland Center, and Fuller'sMilkerCenter.com.
Fuller's Milker Center.
In game 1.
And we are set for the first pitch. Belmont at River Ridge. Six Rivers Conference Girls Softball. Rob Spangler in the Ayers Furniture Best Seat in the House broadcast booth. Our game also on our Queen Bee Radio YouTube channel. You can watch it there or listen to it here on 97.7 Country WGLR FM, Lancaster, Dubuque, Galena. We are just about to the top of the hour. And stepping in is leadoff hitter, shortstop number 3, Addie McNett. She'll be facing the pitcher, Erin Adrian. The first pitch called strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Adrian looks and fires. This one misses upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Unfortunately, the scoreboard here at River Ridge not working today. They've had some lightning storms that have shorted it out. This one swung on and belted to left field. It is a line drive base hit single for Addie McNett to lead off the first inning for Belmont. And that'll bring up Claire Rundy, the second baseman for the Braves. A well-hit ball in the gap between third and short there by Addie McNett, and now Claire Rundy steps in. Shows bunt, gets it down, back to the pitcher Adrian. She'll throw to first for the force, but Addie McNett does advance on the sac bunt. One away, that'll bring up Carson Raymaker, the pitcher now for Belmont, batting with a runner at second in scoring position. Scoreless game. We're in the top of the first, just underway here. One away, Belmont batting. Carson Raymaker watches that one for a called strike. Raymaker steps back in. And the pitch upstairs, but a swing, a check swing, they call strike. And it's 0-2 now on Raymaker. This pitch misses upstairs. 1-2. Aaron Adrian, pitcher for the Timberwolves, dealing. The runner at second base, Addie McNett. Pitch swung on, popped up, right over second base. Second baseman underneath makes the grab. That would be Megan Brewer, and there's two away. So Megan Brewer secures the fly out, infield fly. And that'll bring up Jalen Leitzinger, the first baseman, for Belmont with 2 outs. Again, a runner at second, 2 away. Scoreless game so far. Belmont trying to get on the board. Pitch. That one misses. Ball 1. Game brought to you by Community First Bank. First for you in the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for this yourself the difference, Community First Bank. That one grazes Leitzinger, so she is hit by a pitch, and she will take her base. Just grazed her on the inside corner, and that'll bring up Lexi Rickers, catcher for Belmont. Now runners at first and second with 2 outs. Still 0-0. And that one misses upstairs and outside slightly. 1-0. Looks like a baseball had gotten onto the field, must have been fouled over into play here. Both fields are back-to-back. They're being used today, the baseball field and the softball field. The baseball game is over on our sister station, AM 1590. This one cracked back to Adrian, the pitcher. She secures it and throws to first for the force, and that will do it. So Belmont does get a leadoff single from Addie McNett, but then they go down, except for Leitzinger, who was hit by a pitch, 1-2-3. And so there's 1 hit and no runs for Belmont. And we head to the bottom half of the first inning. River Ridge batting after this timeout. 0-0. Belmont at River Ridge here on 97.7 Country on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 2.
Hello, Dr. Matt here from Cuba City Family Dental. Something we take pride in is having 3 state-of-the-art facilities in Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington. Our investment in the latest technology and innovative services allows us to provide top-notch dental care to our area families. Take control of your oral health and make an appointment with our team, and let's make your smile the best it can be. Contact Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental now, and let's start this journey together. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
If you're upgrading a home or business, call the trusted pros at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. They offer a premium selection of CHI overhead doors, combining style, durability, and security for both residential and commercial properties. Need rain gutters to protect your building from water damage? Carey's has you covered there too. Learn more at Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com. They sell the best and service the rest. Get the quality you deserve at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont, and Prairie du Chien.
In Game 2.
Welcome back to Patch Grove. River Ridge hosting Belmont. Six Rivers girls softball. Rob Spangler here. The Ayers Furniture Best Seat in the House broadcast booth. Timberwolves batting in the bottom of the first. Leading off is Josie Drone, the center fielder. We have a little bit of a discussion here between one of the umps and River Ridge. Not sure what the issue is, but I'm sure they'll get it taken care of. While they talk about that, we want to thank our sponsors. Claire Bank, they have 8 convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin. Also, McNett Electric of Belmont, they can assist you with all your electrical needs, whatever the need, agricultural, commercial, residential. Chip and the crew at McNett Electric are on call, ready to help. McNett Electric Belmont. Here comes the first pitch. It's low, ball 1 on Josie Drone. Drone, the center fielder, leading off for River Ridge, followed by Abby Doyle, the catcher, then Elena Gage, the first baseman. This one is popped up right underneath the shortstop. That's Addie McNett, who comes in and makes a quick grab, out number 1, and that'll bring up Abby Doyle for the Timberwolves. Scoreless game here. Bottom of the first inning. Belmont did get a base runner, actually a couple base runners, but no runs across. They did get 1 hit. Here's a big cut, swing and a miss by Abby Doyle, and it's strike 1. Carson Raymaker on the mound for Belmont and rips it, and that one outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. This one swung on, popped up. Shallow right field. It's dropped by Brittany Taylor. And I think we're going to call that an E9, as Taylor certainly in position to make the play, just couldn't squeeze it. So an error allows Abby Doyle to reach base here in the first for River Ridge. That will bring up Elena Gage, and the first pitch is low for ball 1. Runner at first with 1 out. Pitch. That one misses upstairs. 2-0. One away. Bottom of the first inning. Runner at first base for River Ridge. Pitch high. 3-0 now on Elena Gage. There's a called strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. Runner at first and 1 out. This one's in the dirt. It's going to be ball 4. And runners at first and second now after a walk. And that will bring up the cleanup hitter, Aaron Adrian, the pitcher for River Ridge. So the Timberwolves now with runners at first and second with 1 out, threatening. This one a little high, ball 1 on Adrian. There's a called strike. Inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike on Adrian. Another called strike, same spot. 1 and 2. 1 away, runners at first and second for River Ridge. Scoreless game. Bottom of the first inning here. This one chopped to third. They'll get the force at third. The throw across not in time. Good job, though, by Leitsinger to field that one off the 1 hop. Keep it in front of her. Make sure no other base runners advanced. But now 2 outs, and that will bring up Keely Redmond, the right fielder. She fouls this back to the screen. And gave our camera a good shake. A swing and a miss. Strike 2 on Redmond. Runners at first and second, again 2 away. Bottom of the first inning for River Ridge. That one misses outside, low. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Keeley Redmond. Foul to the screen. One ball, 2 strikes here on Redmond. That one low and inside. 2-2. Count is even up. Here's a foul tip to the catcher for a strikeout, and Redmond goes down with the K, and that will do it for the first inning. So after 1 complete, neither team able to get on the scoreboard. Just 1 hit between the 2 teams. A walk given up that inning. Also, Abby Doyle reached on an error. And we head to the second. It is scoreless. Belmont at River Ridge. Back after this, you're on 97.7 Country on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 3.
Did you know about 1 in 3 people with plaque psoriasis may also develop psoriatic arthritis, which causes joint pain, stiffness, and swelling? Does this sound like you? Listen to what it sounds like to be a million miles away. Tremfya, guselkumab, taken by injection, is a prescription medicine for adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis who may benefit from taking injections or pills or phototherapy, and for adults with active psoriatic arthritis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Imagine being a million miles away. Explore what's possible. Ask your doctor about Tremfya. Visit Tremfya.com or call 1-800-526-7736.
In Game 3.
Welcome back to Patch Grove. It is a chilly night. The clouds have moved in. Earlier today, it was not too bad, right around 60 degrees, but definitely cooled off. And we're just hoping the rain stays away till we can get this one in, although I do have the Queen Bee Radio tent installed, so hopefully should be fine. We're ready for the second inning. Leading off for Belmont, it is center fielder Alexis Burbach. First pitch is low for ball 1 on Burbach. On the mound, Aaron Adrian once again for River Ridge. Burbach, the number 7 hitter in the lineup. This one smacked to center field. It is a line drive over the second baseman. Drops in for a base hit single. Second hit of the game for the Braves. And that'll bring up Emily Ryder, the third baseman. Runner at first. Nobody out. She'll smoke one to short. This could be a double play ball. They get the runner at second for the force, but Ryder does advance to first in time, so she reaches on a fielder's choice. But there is now 1 out here in the second inning for Belmont, and that'll bring up Storm Buss, the DP. Storm steps in, swings at the first one, called strike. 0-1 on Storm. Adrian, the pitch. Check swing, it's low. Throw to second, not in time. Good slide by Ryder, getting in safely. So a stolen base for Emily Ryder there. She's now in scoring position. The count is even up. 1 ball, 1 strike here on Storm Buss, trying to drive in the first run of the game for Belmont. Scoreless here in the top of the second inning. The pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 2. One and 2 on Buss. Again, a runner over at second. The pitch. This one lifted to right field. It is back. And it goes all the way to the fence. Buss will roll into second for an RBI double. Scoring from second was Emily Ryder. And that's the first run of the game for the Braves. They're up 1-0 here now in the top of the second. Nice piece of hitting by Storm Buss. Belmont now has taken a 1-0 lead. We're at the bottom of the order with number 9 hitter Brittany Taylor, the right fielder. It looks like we do have a pinch runner into the game for Storm. That would be Zoe Wadig. Zoe Wadig, the left fielder. So Brittany Taylor trying to keep the rally going. Belmont leads 1-0 here early. This pitch misses upstairs. Ball 1. Game brought to you by Southwest Health. They have over 24 specialty services, more than 50 specialists. You can have specialized care without traveling far from home. Learn more at southwesthealth.org. That's right down Broadway for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike on Taylor. One out. Top of the second, 1-0 Belmont. That misses upstairs. 2-1. Again, Zoe Wadig. Pinch running for Storm Buss, who had a RBI double a moment ago at second base. This pitch is upstairs, and it's 3-1 all of a sudden on Taylor. This pitch, swing and a miss. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Brittany Taylor batting for Belmont here with the runner at second. 1 away. This one lifted right over the shortstop, who will make the grab. That would be Layla Gage for out number 2. So a pop-up infield fly. 2 down, and now to the top of the order we go with Addie McNett. Addie hit a laser out to left in the first. She'll try and do that again. Adrian with the pitch. Upstairs, ball 1. One and 0 here on McNett. The pitch. Called strike. 1-1. Runner at second base, 2 outs. Zoe Wadig over there. McNett at the plate, watches it high. 2-1. Game brought to you by Lely Center Monroe. Call your local dairy automation specialist, Jordan Wilson, Lely Center Monroe. Pitch here is high. 3-1 on Addie McNett. Game brought to you by Joe's Overhead Doors and Seamless Gutters. They wish area teams good luck. Joe's Overhead Doors and Seamless Gutters, Belmont. 3-1 count on McNett. Pitch. Misses. Ball 4. McNett earns a walk. And that'll bring up Claire Rundy, second baseman for the Braves. Claire put down a sacrifice bunt back in the first inning. She'll bat with runners at first and second and 2 outs. She'll foul this to the screen. And 0-1 now on Rundy. Game brought to you by Grant Regional Health Center. The ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PAC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here. And the pitch upstairs, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Claire Rundy. Again, runners at first and second. There are 2 outs. 1-0 Belmont leads here. Top of the second. This one fouled to the screen again. And the count is even, 2-2. Count even up. Aaron Adrian trying to get out of a jam here for River Ridge. The pitch is high. Claire Rundy trying to come up with a clutch hit to drive in another run. The pitch, this one, fisted right to the third baseman. Over there at third was Macy Brinkman, who makes the catch, and that will do it for the second inning. Belmont does get the first run across. They also get 2 hits in that inning, a single by Alexis Burbach to lead off the inning, and an RBI double by none other than Storm Buss to open the scoring for Belmont. The Braves lead after an inning and a half by a score of 1-0. We'll be back with the bottom of the second after this here on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 4, the agriculture programs at Southwest Tech offer a variety of career training in the areas of dairy, livestock, and mechanics. Pursue a degree in production agriculture to obtain diverse careers, including herd manager, farm equipment manager, custom operator, and more. Receive hands-on training through farmers, operation, and management of the college's crop ground. Learn more at swtc.edu/ag. Southwest Tech. This is where you belong.
Our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports on Queen Bee Radio is presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and by Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Check out our upcoming schedule at am1590wpvl.com.
Contact Russell Law Offices for local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Russell Law Offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington. In Game 4.
And we're back for the bottom of the second inning, and there's already one batter who has grounded out. Macy Brinkman led off this inning, grounded, and is thrown out at first for 1 away here in the bottom of the second. That'll bring up Megan Brewer, the second baseman. She'll swing at this pitch. Count even up, 1 ball, 1 strike on Brewer. Behind Brewer, it is Reese Moravitz, the designated player. Here's a grounder to third. Ryder fields and fires. Nice throw and a put out. There is now 2 quick outs here in the second inning for River Ridge. That'll bring up Reese Moravitz, the designated player. Belmont leads it 1-0. Bottom of the second here. There's a swing and a miss by Reese Moravitz, the DP there. Strike 1. Carson Raymaker cruising for Belmont. Here's the pitch. Called strike. 0-2. And the pitch, that one upstairs, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, we had a baseball fouled again into the softball field here. The fields again are back-to-back. Belmont and River Ridge baseball are playing today as well. And that game is over on our sister station, AM 1590 WPVL, and also the Queen Bee Radio YouTube channel. That pitch fouled back to the screen. Count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes here on Reese Moravitz. Called strike 3. Moravitz caught looking, and that will do it for the second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We have played 2 complete. The third coming up next. Belmont leads River Ridge. Back after this on 97.7 Country.
In Game 5.
From sunrise in the fields to late nights in the barn, agriculture never stops, and neither does Brownfield Ag News. Brownfield is your trusted source for what matters most in agriculture: markets, weather, policy, technology, and the voices shaping rural America. We go beyond the headlines, delivering timely, accurate reporting rooted in the realities of farm life. Whether it's breaking news that impacts your bottom line, in-depth interviews with industry leaders, or stories that reflect the heart and grit of rural communities, Brownfield keeps you informed and connected. We understand agriculture and the importance of bringing clarity to complex issues and telling the stories that often go unheard. From local to national, from the field to the capital, Brownfield Ag News is agriculture's voice. Stay informed, stay connected. Brownfield Ag News, where agriculture lives.
In Game 5.
Rob Spangler from the Ayers Furniture, best seat in the house broadcast booth today in Patch Grove. And the Belmont Braves lead the River Ridge Timberwolves as we head to the third inning, 1-0. Leading off the third for Belmont, it is the pitcher, Carson Raymaker. She's followed by Jalen Leitzinger and Lexi Rickers. That's 3, 4, 5 in the lineup for the Braves. Aaron Adrian on the mound for River Ridge. This pitch is low, skips before it gets to home plate, and it's ball one. Game brought to you by Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team. Dr. Brad Binsfeld, Nate Stocco provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. That one misses inside, 2-0. That's Grant Regional Health Center. Better health starts here. Game also brought to you by Pilling Electric Service and PE Pump Service in Montfort, Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management in Platteville, and Utter Brothers Creamery in Boscobel. This ball ripped to third. A nice stop by the third baseman, Macy Brinkman. She throws to first for the out, and there's one away in the top of the third for Belmont. That brings up Jalen Leitzinger. Leitzinger hit by a pitch in her only at-bat back in the first. And the first pitch misses upstairs, ball one. Game brought to you by Fritz's Burner Service in Darlington, Garthwaite Real Estate, New Home Construction, McKeon Landscaping Services in Blanchardville, Saunders Oil Company in Warren, Illinois. Pitch here, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike on Leitzinger. First Response Excavation and Grading of Bloomington, a sponsor, and Bender's Outdoors on the square in Lancaster. Clear Reflections Window Cleaning Service of Platteville as well. This one smoked high, deep to right, and it's caught by the right fielder. Nice catch out there by Keely Redmond. 2 quick outs, and that will bring up Lexi Rickers. Lexi, the catcher for the Braves. First pitch swings at upstairs. It is strike one. This ball hit high, straightaway center field. And the center fielder, Josie Drone, is under it for a fly ball out, number 3 of the inning for Belmont. So 1, 2, 3. Belmont goes down in order. Again, no runs, no hits, no errors. Bottom of the third. Right after this, River Ridge batting here on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 6.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
Ellen Equipment and Mueller Auctions invite you to the County Line Spring Consignment Auction, Friday, April 10th, starting at 9:30 a.m. on the County Line Festival grounds, Buskey Road off Highway 1835, Prairie du Chien. You'll find tractors, choppers, semis, skid loaders, and much more. You can view the items at equipmentfacts.com under the County Line Consignment Auction listing. Live in-person bidding begins at 9:30 a.m. Friday, April 10th for the County Line Spring Consignment Auction in Prairie du Chien.
In Game 6.
And welcome back. We're ready for the bottom of the third. First pitch is low, ball one here on Danica Hampton, the left fielder, leading off for River Ridge in the bottom of the third inning. 1-0, Belmont leading River Ridge. Carson Raymaker continuing to deal for the Braves, and that one misses inside. It's 2-0 now on Hampton. 2 balls, no strikes. Hampton, the number 9 hitter, will be followed by leadoff hitter Josie Drone. And that pitch is outside, making it 3-0. So 3 balls, no strikes here to Danica Hampton. There's a called strike right down the middle. 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike on Hampton. That one's in the dirt for ball 4. A leadoff walk for Hampton here in the third. Gets a runner on board for the Timberwolves. That'll bring up leadoff hitter Josie Drone, who's 0 for 1. Thanks to our technical expert today, R.J. Osterhaus, on scene. Getting our... the official score is wrong on that one. Runner at first, and again at the plate here, it is Drone. For a moment, Rickers thought about throwing back to first to get the runner, but holds on to it. Runner retreats. The pitch was outside for ball 1, by the way, on Josie Drone. Nobody out. Runner at first here for the Timberwolves. Bottom of the third. Showing bunt. Drone fouls back to the screen. One ball and 1 strike to count on Drone. Drone grounded out in the first. She's officially 0 for 1 today. Danica Hampton walked to lead off the inning over at first. Here comes another bunt attempt. This is fouled back behind the home plate umpire. Now the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes on Drone. After a couple foul bunts. We'll see if they let Drone swing away here. Pitch. Inside. Throw back to first, not in time. Leitsinger tried to make the quick tag, but Hampton got back relatively easy. Count is even. There's a called strike 3. Josie Drone caught looking. There's 1 away here in the third for River Ridge. That'll bring up Abby Doyle, the catcher. Doyle with the runner at first. Watches that outside for ball 1. Thank you to our sponsors, Iverson Construction in Kieler, Century 21 affiliated in Boscobel. Here comes the pitch. This one cracked to short, gets past McNett into left, and that will be a base hit single. Nicely hit by Abby Doyle. Officially now, Abby is 2 for 2 today. According to my scorebook, she's 1 for 2, but, unofficial scorebook. That will bring up Elena Gage with runners at first and second and 1 out, and she'll watch that one for ball 1. A little bit outside. Here comes Raymaker. This one fouled. Oh, this one's going to not quite make it over the baseball fence. Just about did. We've had a couple baseballs make it over here to the softball fence so far and almost had turnabout being fair play, as they say. 1-1 to Gage. That one missed a little bit low. 2-1. Again, there's 1 out here in the bottom of the third inning. Belmont leading 1-0. This one cracked deep left field. It's going to drop. It'll go back to the fence. That's going to score at least a run, and they will hold up the go-ahead run at third, and that's a double for Elena Gage. Nice piece of hitting. Cracked one out to left. Left fielder tried to get back in time, but couldn't get there. That one goes all the way to the fence, and a run scores. So an RBI double for Elena Gage. We're tied at 1 here in the third. And that will bring up Aaron Adrian, the pitcher for River Ridge. Just one out, so they will actually give a automatic walk to Adrian. So she'll take her base, and that will bring up Keely Redmond. She struck out. She'll foul this first pitch off for strike one. Redmond struck out back in the first. So far, just one out here in the bottom of the third. Bases are loaded. River Ridge threatening. Game tied 1-1. Pitch. Misses high and outside for ball one, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike here on Keely Redmond. Raymaker's pitch. That one's high. Outside. 2-1. That one's upstairs. 3-1. And all of a sudden, River Ridge a pitch away from walking in a run here. Raymaker's got to throw strikes. 3-1 count. This one fisted foul, first base side. Count even up now at full, rather. 3-2, full count. Game brought to you by Anytime Roofing. Visit AnytimeRoofingWI.com to see how they can help with your next roofing or siding project. Full count on Redmond. Bases loaded. That one misses. Outside. It'll walk in a run. Back-to-back walks. Of course, an intentional walk on Aaron Adrian a moment ago. Now River Ridge has taken the lead, 2-1. Here in the bottom of the third, Macy Brinkman coming to the plate. Bases still loaded. That one misses outside and up for ball one. River Ridge leading 2-1. This one chopped back to the pitcher. She'll throw home for the force. Rickers stepping on home plate, catches it for the out. 2 down now. Brinkman does reach on the fielder's choice. And there are 2 away. That'll bring up Megan Brewer. Brewer is the second baseman for River Ridge. 0 for 1 today, grounded out in the second. Timberwolves already, though, have had a successful inning. They lead 2-1. Here's a foul tip to the glove for strike one. Bases are loaded. Pitch here, swing and a miss. 0-2 now on Brewer. Carson Raymaker trying to get out of this jam here. And the pitch. Missed it, low and outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. That will end the threat. River Ridge, however, scores 2 runs here in the bottom of the third inning. They get a RBI double from Elena Gage, and then a run scores on a walk to Keely Redmond. And all told, there were 2 hits, 2 runs, and also 3 walks given up by Belmont. And the score is 2-1. River Ridge leads Belmont after 3. 4th inning coming up next on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 7.
Life can get busy. Work, family, endless to-do lists, but don't let your health take a backseat. A mammogram is an important screening that only takes a few minutes, and it could be a step toward peace of mind for you and your loved ones. Whether it's your first or your annual visit, Grant Regional makes it quick, easy, and it's one thing you can check off your list. Make your health a priority. Schedule your mammogram today, accepting Medical Associates, Dean, and Quartz Insurance to name a few. Grant Regional Health Center. Better health starts here.
Trade out and trade up with the Gia Milking Performance promotion at Fuller's Milker Center. For a limited time, trade out your old milking units and liners and immediately benefit by trading up to a better milking performance at substantial savings. Choose from the Gia IQ milking unit or the classic 300E milking unit, both available with a GQ liner package. Plus, save if you need to swap jetter cups too. Contact Fuller's Milker Center, LLC, your Gia dealer in Lancaster and Richland Center to find out how you can save big trading out and trading up on new Gia milking equipment technology.
In Game 7.
Just about ready for the fourth inning. Belmont batting. Top of the fourth. Leading off is center fielder Alexis Burbach. She singled back in the second. Is 1 for 1 today. She'll be followed by Emily Ryder and then Storm Buss. 6, 7, and 8 in the lineup. First pitch by Aaron Adrian, called strike. Aaron Adrian so far has given up 3 hits through 3 innings. Pitch here. It's high and outside. 1-1 on Burbach. Just 1 walk given up by Adrian so far. Also did hit a batter, and Jalen Leitzinger back in the first. That one misses upstairs. Burbach thought about it, but held off. 2-1 on Alexis Burbach. That's the score, 2-1. River Ridge leading Belmont here in the fourth. Big cut, but not catching up was Burbach, and the count is even now, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch, high, full count. Burbach steps into the box. Here we go. Fouls this one over the screen, out of play. Count stays full, 3-2. Game brought to you by Melby Funeral Home and Crematory of Platteville, offering a history of caring and understanding. Each family is unique. They'll honor your personal requests and traditions. Matt and Laura Melby. That pitch missed it. Ball 4, and that is the first walk, or second walk given up, rather, by Aaron Adrian. Here in the top of the fourth inning, that'll bring up Emily Ryder. So Ryder comes to the plate with Burbach at first and nobody out here in the top of the fourth. She will swing at this one and foul it off first base side. It's going to be out of play. It's the top of the dugout, the Belmont dugout. Strike 1 on Ryder. Oh, 0-1. Pitch high. 1 ball, 1 strike on Ryder. Again, Burbach over at first. Nobody out. We're in the top of the fourth inning. Belmont trailing 2-1. And the pitch. This one lifted. Center field. The center fielder underneath makes the grab. That would be Josie Drone. Didn't have to move too much. Catches a fly ball out for out number 1 here in the fourth for Belmont. And that'll bring up Storm Buss, the designated player. Storm, responsible for driving in the only run so far today for Belmont. Hit an RBI double back in the second inning. Burbach still over at first base. Buss steps in. This pitch is high. Ball 1. A throwback to first is not in time. Abby Doyle tried to pick off Burbach. One 1-0 on Buss. There's a called strike. Burbach will get picked off trying to steal second base, and that is now 2 outs. Storm Bus still batting here. Burbach got a big lead off of first and then basically was forced to try to steal. And this pitch is upstairs. 2-1 on Storm Bus. Two outs, top of the fourth inning. There's a big cut. Count even up. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Storm Bus. Bus, your designated player for Belmont. Big cut here, swing and a miss, and that will end the inning. Well, Belmont leads off with a walk, but then Alexis Burbach eventually gets thrown out trying to steal. So no runs, no hits, and nobody left on board. No errors either, and we will head to the bottom of the fourth. Still 2-1, River Ridge leading Belmont here on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 8.
Hello, Amy here from Cuba City Family Dental. Part of our dedication to excellence in the dental services we offer are same-day crowns. Instead of return visits to our office, we can diagnose and fix your tooth in one day at any of our 3 convenient locations. Call us when you are in need and experience patient-centered care for you and your family at Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental. Ask about our new patient specials. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
If you're upgrading a home or business, call the trusted pros at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. They offer a premium selection of CHI overhead doors combining style, durability, and security for both residential and commercial properties. Need rain gutters to protect your building from water damage? Carey's has you covered there too. Learn more at Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com. They sell the best and service the rest. Get the quality you deserve at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont, and Prairie du Chien.
In Game 8.
Bottom of the fourth here, River Ridge leading things off. Reese Moravitz, first pitch is a strike. There's a called strike 2, and it's quickly 0-2 on Moravitz. Moravitz, the 8-hitter in the lineup. Oh, a baseball has once again been fouled into the softball field. They've taken care of that. Danica Hampton, the number 9 hitter, is on deck. There's a big cut. Swing and a miss for strike 3 on Reese Moravitz, 1 away, bottom of the fourth. And again, now Danica Hampton comes to the plate. Hampton is the left fielder. Walked back in the third. She'll lift this one foul down the first base line for strike 1. Big cut, strike 2 on Hampton. Raymaker continuing to deal, gets a big cut, a swing and a miss, and that's back-to-back strikeouts for Carson Raymaker there. Six strikeouts so far for Raymaker. That one misses outside. Ball 1 here on Josie Drone. That one's outside. Two away here, bottom of the fourth. There's a called strike on Drone. Drone 0 for 2 today. Grounded out in the first, struck out in the third. She'll ground one in the gap just past Ryder for a base hit single. So Josie Drone singles out to left. And that'll bring up Abby Doyle, the catcher for River Ridge. 2-1 your score. River Ridge leading Belmont. Now as a base runner here with 2 outs do the Timberwolves. First pitch is a called strike. Rickers thought about throwing back to first, decides not to. Pitch from Raymaker here is a called strike. Rickers dropped it, though, and that allowed Josie Drone to steal second base. Timeout taken while they clean off second base. Count is 0-2 here on Abby Doyle. Runner again at second is Drone. 2 outs. This one lifted out to left. That's going to drop for a base hit. It gets past Waiting. She eventually recovers, but a run scores. And rounding into second is Abby Doyle. So another run on the board for River Ridge, and they have now increased their lead 3-1. That RBI double, that'll bring up Elena Gage. She will crack one to right field. That'll drop in for a base hit. Getting back is Taylor to get it. Eventually gets it in, and all the way to third is Elena Gage. Another run scores. That is an RBI triple. Back-to-back RBIs for River Ridge. Now they have a 4-1 lead. And here comes a walk, another intentional walk to Aaron Adrian. And that'll bring up Keely Redmond. So Redmond will bat with runners at the corners. 2 outs. Big swing and a miss. Strike one on Redmond. Taking second, uncontested, was Aaron Adrian. This one lifted to right field. Brittany Taylor underneath it, makes the catch. And that will do it for the inning, but not before. Back-to-back RBIs. Abby Doyle an RBI double and Elena Gage an RBI triple. And River Ridge has added 2 more to their lead. They now lead it 4-1 as we head to the 5th. We'll be back after this here on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 9.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-771-9887 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-771-9887. That's 800-771-9887. What do you have to lose? Call 800-771-9887. Again, 800-771-9887.
In Game 9.
Time for the 5th inning. The River Ridge Timberwolves have a 4-1 lead over Belmont. And the Braves need to get some offense going here. In the top of the 5th, leading things off, it's Brittany Taylor, the right fielder. Number 9 hitter, and the first pitch is a called strike by Aaron Adrian. Following Taylor, it's Addie McNett and Claire Rundy, top of the order. Taylor 0 for 1, flew out. Back in the 2nd, there's a called strike. Quickly, 0-2 on Brittany Taylor. This one lifted right over the second baseman for a base hit. Just got enough of it. So Taylor leads off with a base hit. Now leadoff hitter Addie McNett will bat at the top of the order for the Braves. McNett a single and a walk so far tonight. Braves trail 4-1 here in the fifth. That pitch misses upstairs. It's ball one. Taylor had to retreat back to first base rather quickly. Retags. Here comes a pitch from Adrian. This one lifted out to left center. Left fielder on her horse. That'll go back to the fence. That will allow Taylor to run to third, and a stand-up double for Addie McNett. So back-to-back hits for Belmont to start this fifth inning, and that will bring up Claire Rundy. First pitch to Rundy, swung on, belted deep to left field. That is back, and it is gone. A 3-run home run from Claire Rundy. And just like that, Belmont has tied the game. 3 hits in a row, a single, a double, and then a dinger. And Belmont has evened the score at 4. Tie game here in the fifth inning. There's still no outs for Belmont. And Carson Raymaker comes to the plate. She is 0 for 2 today. First pitch swung on, belted to left. The left fielder races in and makes the catch. Nice catch by Danica Hampton. There's one away here in the fifth for Belmont. That'll bring up Jalen Leitzinger. Leitzinger hit by a pitch in the first, flew out in the third. Steps in with nobody on and one away. That pitch missed low and inside for ball one. We've got a good one. Tie ball game here, 4-4 in the fifth inning. Big inning for Belmont so far. This one popped up behind home plate. It'll be foul over the Braves dugout. Leitzinger steps back in. And fouls this one to the screen. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Leitzinger. One away, top of the fifth. That one's outside, 2-2. Good job by the catcher, Abby Doyle, trying to suck those pitches back in, trying to frame it. This one cracked to left. That will drop for a base hit by Leitzinger. A little bloop out to left, down the left field line, and that is now the 4th hit this inning for Belmont. The Braves have busted out the hitting sticks here in the fifth. Lexi Rickers now coming to the plate. One away and a runner at first. First pitch to Rickers, called strike. Game brought to you by Northland Buildings, also West End Salvage. See Junkyard Joe Krantz, West End Salvage in Lancaster. Recycling as well as construction and demolition waste. That one's in the dirt. Runner going to move. Throw not in time. The count is 1-1 on Rickers.
Come on, Lexi.
So Leitzinger now at second. Again, 1 out. Rickers at the plate. Belmont has tied the game 4-4 this inning. This one popped up, first base side. First baseman makes the catch. That's Elena Gage. And there are 2 outs. That'll bring up Alexis Burbach. Burbach a single and a walk tonight so far for Belmont. Trying to add to the scoreboard. Pops one up. It's in shallow left. The shortstop is back and makes the catch. That's Layla Gage for the final out. Belmont, though, adds 3 runs this inning off a 3-run bomb by Claire Rundy. And they do strand 1 runner on base, but have now evened the score at 4. 4-4. The bottom of the 5th coming up next from Patch Grove after this on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 10.
The road to adventure starts at Mountain View RV. Join them for their Customer Appreciation Spring Open House, April 10th through the 12th. Come explore their new 26 and 25 models and used inventory featuring top brands like Cedar Creek, Sandpiper, Wildcat, Chaparral, Hemisphere, Surveyor, Catalina, Salem, XLR, and more. On-site financing is available to qualified buyers. And take advantage of 20% off most parts and accessories. Mountain View RV, exit 26 off Highway 151 in Belmont and MountainViewRV.com. Mountain View RV, where family adventures begin.
Spring is finally here, and that means more people back on the road. If your vehicle ever needs collision repair, trust the team at Collision Specialists of Fenimore, Livingston, and Dodgeville. We take care of the entire process, from towing and insurance claims to quality repairs done right. And with over 30 loaner and rental vehicles, you won't have to slow down while your vehicle is being repaired. Stop in or give us a call today. Remember, Collision Specialists, taking the hassle out of collision repair.
Collision Specialists, done right now. Collision Specialists.
In Game 10.
Bottom of the 5th getting underway, and Macy Brinkman swings and fouls one at the plate for strike 1. Brinkman is the third baseman for River Ridge. She's 0 for 2 today. Swings at that and falls behind 0-2. She's the 6th hitter in the lineup, followed by Megan Brewer and Reese Moravitz. She'll foul this to the screen. Still 0-2 on Macy Brinkman. The game brought to you by Russell Law Offices, Platteville and Dodgeville, Cuba City and Darlington, also Bryan's Auto Body and Paint Specialists. The pros at Bryan's get the job done right. For unexpected dings, major repair projects, head to Bryan's Auto Body and Paint. That one outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Macy Brinkman. Tie game, 4-4. That one's in the dirt. And the count is even up 2-2. Belmont evened the score last inning with a 3-run top of the 4th. Or top of the 5th, rather. The top half of this inning. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Brinkman goes down swinging. So 1 away for River Ridge. That'll bring up Megan Brewer, the second baseman. She's 0 for 2 as well. A ground out in the 2nd and a strikeout in the 3rd. First pitch is a called strike on Brewer. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Carson Raymaker quickly ahead. 0-2 on the batter, Megan Brewer. That one's in the dirt. 1-2. River Ridge scored 2 runs in the 3rd and 2 runs in the 4th. They were up 4-1, but then in the top half of this inning, Belmont answered back with 3 runs on a 3-run homer by Claire Rundy to tie the game. That one's in the dirt as well. All of a sudden, Megan Brewer back in it. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Carson Raymaker. Eight Ks so far today for Carson. That pitch misses high on Reese Moravitz for ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike on Moravitz. Moravitz 0 for 2. She struck out twice. She's the designated player for the Timberwolves. That one's in the dirt. Count is 2-1 here on Moravitz. Raymaker looking for a 1-2-3 inning here. Swing and a miss. And count is even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Called strike 3. And it is a 1-2-3, bottom of the 5th. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We head to the 6th. We're tied at 4. Belmont batting after this on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 11,
Southwest Tech is excited to announce a new precision agronomy program designed to equip students with cutting-edge skills in agricultural technology, crop management, and data-driven decision-making. This innovative program combines classroom instruction with hands-on experience on their newly acquired 80 acres of cropland. Graduates of the precision agronomy program have a variety of career paths within Wisconsin's robust ag sector. Don't wait. Take the next step today. Learn more and apply for the precision agronomy program now at swtc.edu.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
in Game 11.
Emily Ryder will be leading off. The 6th inning for the Belmont Braves. We're tied at 4. And Aaron Adrian continues to pitch for River Ridge. Wow, this one smoked to right field. That'll go all the way back to the fence. Ryder will round first and head for second with a stand-up double. Ryder's first hit of the game leads off the 6th inning for the Braves with a bang. And that will bring up Storm Buss, who scored the first run of the game. An RBI double back in the 2nd. She's 1 for 2 today. Now as a runner in scoring position. First pitch is a called strike on Buss. Oh and 1 on Buss. Tie game, 4-4. Top of the 6th. Shows bunt, pulls back. Pitch is high, 1 ball, 1 strike. And I think we do have a little sprinkle activity going on here. This pitch missed upstairs. 2 and 1 on Buss. You know, I thought for sure if I set up the tent that it would not rain, because going to that trouble usually means it keeps the rain away. Foul tip back here. Count is even up. 2 balls, 2 strikes here on Storm Buss. Runner at second base. That is Emily Ryder. She'll foul this one back to the screen. Still 2 and 2 on Buss. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Buss chased that one upstairs. 1 away, that'll bring up Brittany Taylor, the right fielder. Brittany singled in her last at bat. She's 1 for 2. You can come on in here. I got plenty of room under the tent. Belmont trying to break a 4-4 tie here in the 6th inning. Pitch, swing and a miss. Chasing it was Taylor. Meanwhile, Emily Ryder waiting patiently at second base for the Braves. Pitch, this one lifted, foul to the screen. Two strikes now. 0-2 on Taylor. Aaron Adrian with the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. Taylor goes down. Back-to-back strikeouts for Aaron Adrian. That will bring up leadoff hitter Addie McNett. Game is tied 4-4. We're in the top of the sixth inning. Runner at second base in scoring position for Braves with two outs. And the pitch from Adrian. It's high. Ball one. Addie McNett, a double and a single and a walk. Come on in, the water's fine. 1-1, that was a called strike on McNett. 1 ball, 1 strike. She'll lift this one to right field, but it will be caught. Caught by the right fielder, Keely Redmond. A fly ball out. And that ends the sixth inning. Belmont started promising with a leadoff double by Emily Ryder, but she ends up being stranded. So just one hit that inning. No runs and no errors. We head to the bottom of the sixth, still tied 4-4. River Ridge batting after this here on 97.7 Country and also the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 12.
Buying a mattress can seem overwhelming. How soft should you go, or how firm? How much support do you need? All great questions and all tough to figure out without the right guidance. Hi, I'm Jeremy Culbertson, and I've been building and selling mattresses with Dubuque Mattress for over 10 years, and with our guidance, we take all the stress out of mattress shopping. We guarantee you will love your Dubuque mattress, or we'll change it for you until you do.
Dubuque Mattress Factory, you get a little snooze time.
The Gifted Hands Thrift Store in Galena offers low-cost clothing and household goods to the public. Shop local and support individuals with disabilities served by the Galena Workshop. The thrift store provides paying jobs to many individuals and is a stepping stone for some to get a job in the community. Donated items are accepted at the workshop on Southwest Street in Galena, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. till 3 p.m., except holidays. Gifted Hands Thrift Store at the Galena Workshop is open Tuesday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturdays till 1.
In Game 12.
Welcome back to Patch Grove here on 97.7 Country, our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. There's a called strike three on Danica Hampton, leading off the bottom of the sixth for River Ridge. There's one quick out. She is the number 9 hitter. That'll bring up leadoff hitter Josie Drone, the center fielder for the Timberwolves. Josie, 1 for 3, singled in the fourth, struck out in the third, grounded out in the first, and watches that one high and outside for ball one. Tie game 4-4. Belmont and River Ridge here in girls softball. Both teams so far undefeated. That one's low. 2-0. That's ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes here on Josie Drone. Carson Raymaker with the called strike. 3-1. That one's in the dirt. So a walk, Josie Drone reaches here in the sixth, 1 out, and that'll bring up Abby Doyle. Doyle, 3 for 3 today. RBI double in the fourth, a single in the third, and officially a single in the first, even though I wrote it as an E9, but I guess that's not the official score. Pitch here is high. Good job by Rickers of climbing the ladder to get that one. Count even, 1 ball, 1 strike here on Doyle. Outside, Rickers feigns the throw to first. There's a called strike. Again, Rickers thought about the throw, but decides not to. Doyle back in the box. Chops this one back to Raymaker. She'll throw to first for the force. 2 outs. Runner does advance. Josie Drone to second, and that'll bring up Elena Gage. Gage, a couple big hits today, an RBI double in the third and an RBI triple in the fourth. So Elena Gage has had a good hitting day so far, also walked in the first. First pitch low, ball 1. Light sprinkles here now in Patch Grove. This one, well hit, deep center field. It is gone. A 2-run homer by Elena Gage. And River Ridge has retaken the lead, 6-4. Boy, what a day at the plate from Elena Gage. A double, a triple, and a home run. That one a 2-run bomb and puts River Ridge back on top here in the 6th inning. Belmont, of course, going to have a chance to answer back in the 7th, but puts a lot of pressure now on the Braves. First pitch, swing and a miss by Erin Adrian, strike 1. Adrian was intentionally walked her last 2 at-bats, reached on a fielder's choice back in the first. There's a called strike. A little change-up action from Carson Raymaker. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Rickers drops it but throws to first to get the out. Adrian strikes out to end the threat. River Ridge adds 2 runs on a 2-run home run by Elena Gage, and they lead it 6-4 as we head to the top of the 7th. Back after this on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 13.
Did you know about 1 in 3 people with plaque psoriasis may also develop psoriatic arthritis, which causes joint pain, stiffness, and swelling? Does this sound like you? Listen to what it sounds like to be a million miles away. Tremfya guselkumab, taken by injection, is a prescription medicine for adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis who may benefit from taking injections or pills or phototherapy, and for adults with active psoriatic arthritis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Imagine being a million miles away. Explore what's possible. Ask your doctor about Tremfya. Visit Tremfya.com or call 1-800-526-7736.
In Game 13.
And welcome back to Patch Grove. Rob Spangler here on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Belmont trailing by 2, 6-4 as we head to the top of the 7th inning, and leading off is Claire Rundy for the Braves. First pitch to Rundy, called strike. Erin Adrian continues on the mound for the Timberwolves. Claire is the number 2 hitter, followed by Raymaker and Leitzinger. It's 2-3-4. That pitch misses upstairs. It's 1-1 strike to Rundy. Belmont down 6-4. Claire Rundy hit a 3-run homer last inning. That one's outside. It's 2-1. Two balls, one strike to Rundy. That one's upstairs, makes it 3-1. And the pitch is low for ball 4. Claire Rundy earns a walk. The tying run now comes to the plate in Carson Raymaker. Raymaker 0 for 3 today. So you might say she's due. Runner at first, and the pitch. Called strike. That one's upstairs. 1-1 strike on Raymaker. Adrian with the pitch, swing and a miss. 1-2 strikes now on Raymaker. Runner at first, Claire Rundy. Nobody out. That's upstairs, way upstairs. 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Raymaker goes down chasing. And that will bring up Jalen Leitzinger. 1 for 3 today. Hit by a pitch in the first, flew out in the third, and singled in the 5th. That one's upstairs. Ball 1 on Leitzinger. Again, a runner at first, Claire Rundy. This one lifted, foul. Looks like it's going to be out of play. Still some light rain here in Patch Grove. Game brought to you by McNett Electric of Belmont. They can assist you with all your electrical needs, whatever your need, agricultural, commercial, residential. Chip and the crew at McNett Electric are on call, ready to help you. McNett Electric Belmont, also Rundy Plumbing and Heating of Belmont. This pitch is in the dirt. Two and one on Leitzinger. Doan's Auto Care Center. Patrick Doan can assist you with all your vehicle maintenance, batteries, coolant flushes, oil changes, tires, and more. Doan's Auto Center, Patrick Doan of Belmont. That one's upstairs, 3-1 on Leitzinger. Game brought to you by the Sports Page Grill, Bar Grill, and Venue. Open, serving their full menu, Friday fish, Sunday brunch, booking parties, Sports Page Bar Grill, and Venue. And the pitch, this one lifted. Out to left, it is dropped. Leitzinger will reach on the error. Dropped by Danica Hampton, the left fielder. Leitzinger reaches on the E7 in the 7th. And that'll bring up Lexi Rickers. Runners at first and second with 1 out. We're in the top of the 7th inning. Belmont is down 6-4, but threatening now with Lexi Rickers coming to the plate. Some light rain falling here in Patch Grove tonight. Thankfully, have our tent set up. That pitch just missed, ball 1. This one, golfed foul over the Belmont dugout. One ball, one strike here on Rickers. Runners at first and second, one away. There's a foul, or a swing rather, and a miss. Ball did get past the catcher, though, and it advanced both runners. So a pass ball advances runners to second and third. So now Belmont with runners in scoring position at second and third base with Lexi Rickers at the plate. Adrian's pitch, fouled. Count is even up, 2-2. Excuse me, 1-2. Count is 1-2, not 2-2. Runners at second and third, one away. Top of the seventh, Belmont down 6-4. This one cracked in the hole. That'll score one run. Belmont now within a run. 6-5 is the score. Rickers scoring a run with an RBI double. Looks like we may have a pitching change coming up as the light rain has set in. Yeah, I set up the Queen Bee Radio tent figuring you get all the trouble to set up the tent, it's not going to rain. But unfortunately, Mother Nature had other plans. So I'm actually, I guess, glad that I set up the tent, but wish it wasn't raining. So Adrian will stay in for River Ridge and continue to pitch. Belmont again within a run. 6-5 is the score. River Ridge leads, and Alexis Burbach comes to the plate. There's just one out. Runners at second and third here in the top of the seventh. Check swing by Burbach. They call her for a strike. Burbach 1 for 3 today. Singled in the second, walked in the fourth, flew out in the fifth. Shows bunt, gets it down. Belmont will have the bases loaded now because Burbach reaches first on the bunt. River Ridge was more concerned with the run and thus didn't challenge a throw to first. They basically just threw it back to home plate to prevent the runner at third scoring. So now bases are loaded for Emily Ryder, who doubled in her last at bat. If Ryder can come through with a big hit here, she could give Belmont the lead. First pitch is a called strike on the inside corner. Rain has picked up a bit. Pitch. This one a chopper to third. Dropped by the third baseman. Throw home is in time for the force. There's now 2 outs. Ryder reaches on a fielder's choice. 2 away, bases loaded, and Storm Buss coming to the plate. Storm has scored a run. That was back in the second, an RBI double, the first run of the game, and then has had back-to-back strikeouts in her subsequent at-bats in the fourth and the sixth. So for Belmont, she needs to come through here with a hit. Or a walk. The first pitch is upstairs, ball one. A walk would score a run and tie the game. So Buss doesn't necessarily have to get a hit. One ball, no strikes. This ball right back to the pitcher, and it's caught by Adrian, and that is the ball game. So a liner by Storm Buss right back to the pitcher, who makes the play and the final out. And the final score is 6-5, River Ridge over Belmont in a thriller, and it's now a wet one here in Patch Grove. We'll be back with our Tri-State Roofing LLC post-game show coming up next. Again, your finals 6-5, River Ridge over Belmont here on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game 14.
Look at that gas pump. We're paying the cost every damn day of this war in Iran. But for Congressman Van Orden, we're not paying enough. He's going for another $200 billion to spend on Iran. This is the same guy who backed big cuts to VA care for vets. Look, vets like me, we understand the cost of war. But if we don't help our veterans, we damn sure can't afford another war. Call Van Orden on it.
Vote Vets Action Fund sponsored this advertising.
Tri-state thunderstorms with their winds, rain, and hail can cause roof and siding damage you may not even see. Bel Air Home Restorations is a local, family-owned company that's been serving the Tri-State since 1955. They can repair or replace that damage, and they'll even deal with your insurance company. They'll get you done quickly. Call Bel Air Home Restorations today for an appointment at 608-348-2381 or check out BelAirHomeRestoration.com and follow them on Facebook.
In game 14.
Final score 6-5. River Ridge knocks off Belmont at Six Rivers Conference girls softball. The rain coming down here in Patch Grove. Thankful for the Queen Bee Radio broadcast tent. We'll try to wrap up our post-game show quickly so we can get our equipment out of this rain as well. We do want to thank some of our sponsors. Dave's Auto Body in Belmont, offering top-quality collision repair, minor automotive repair work as well. Pre-driven vehicles, Dave's Auto Body Belmont. Fritz's Burner Service, Darlington. Also, the folks at Paulson Farms LLC for your big square and round baling needs. Plus, they do individual and line wrapping, bales. For info, call Dean, 778-2000, Paulson Farms of Belmont. Blue Jays Bar and Grill in Bloomington. Great taste like Blue Jays Friday Night Fish and great pizza options are just some of what you'll find. See their menu on Facebook and at Blue Jays Bar and Grill in Bloomington. Guthrie Trucking of Begley, always wishing the Wolves success. Guthrie Trucking of Begley and Sire T Auto Body, complete collision repair with PPG paint warranty, spray and bed liners, free pickup and delivery. Loaner Cars 2, that's Sire T's handling your claim process. Call Eric at Sire T's in Bloomington. We'll be back. More of the Tri-State Roofing post-game show next. The final 6-5, River Ridge over Belmont in girls softball here on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Post-match 1.
It's time for the Tri-State Roofing postgame show. This is Ben Baker, owner of Tri-State Roofing, LLC. Call us for free inspections on wind and hail damage. We do ag, home, and commercial metal applications. See our team for rubber membrane installation too. Tri-State Roofing offers several types of shingle applications, including impact-resistant shingles to guard against hail. All options are top-of-the-line products from reputable manufacturers and installed by our certified roof techs. Call Tri-State Roofing today.
The Platteville Regional Chamber is recognizing outstanding employees during National Small Business and Tourism Weeks. These employees help our businesses and community thrive. Business owners and managers are encouraged to choose employees to be recognized in one of several award categories. Chamber membership is not required, and this event is open to all businesses in the Platteville area. The submission deadline is April 18th, with employees receiving recognition at an event on May 7th. For more details, visit platteville.com.
Spring is finally here, and that means more people back on the road. If your vehicle ever needs collision repair, trust the team at Collision Specialists of Fenimore, Livingston, and Dodgeville. We take care of the entire process, from towing and insurance claims to quality repairs done right. And with over 30 loaner and rental vehicles, you won't have to slow down while your vehicle is being repaired. Stop in or give us a call today. Remember, Collision Specialists, taking the hassle out of collision repair.
Collision Specialists, done right now. Collision Specialists.
Post-match 1.
And welcome back to our Tri-State Roofing LLC post-game show. Final score is 6-5. River Ridge knocks off Belmont in Six Rivers Conference girls softball. Our game brought to you by First Response Excavation and Grading of Bloomington. And on our post-game show, we're going to give you the most valuable player, also our Tri-Card Turning Point and Scrapper of the game. Let's run down the scoring first of all. Final score 6-5. River Ridge knocks off Belmont. And line score looks like this. The first inning, nobody scored. Belmont did get one base hit and left two people on board as Leitzinger was hit by a pitch that inning, but it was 0-0 after one. Belmont did then score in the second inning. The inning led off with Alexis Burbach's single. Then Emily Ryder reached on a fielder's choice, and then Storm Buss drove home the first run of the game. It was 1-0. After two innings, River Ridge went down in order in the second. Then in the third, Belmont goes down in order, but River Ridge answers back and scores 2 runs off 2 hits. They left 3 people on board. That inning started with a walk at the bottom of the order with Danica Hampton, followed by a strikeout, then a single by Doyle, and then Elena Gage hit an RBI double, and that scored the first run of the game for River Ridge. Then they added a walk from Adrian, and then another walk by Keely Redmond scored the second run of that inning, and it was 2-1 River Ridge after 3. Heading to the fourth, Belmont did not get any runs or hits in the fourth. River Ridge added to their lead. They led off with a couple strikeouts at the bottom of the order, the 8 and 9 hitters, but then at the top of the order, a single for Josie Drone, then Abby Doyle with an RBI double, and then an RBI triple from Elena Gage, 2 more runs across, and at that point it was 4-1. River Ridge led after 4 in the fifth. Belmont answers back in a big way. They get a 3-run homer to tie it. It was all set up by a leadoff single from Brittany Taylor, followed by a double by Addie McNett, and then Claire Rundy steps in and drops the 3-run bomb. And the game was tied at 4 after the fifth. Heading to the sixth, Belmont led off the inning with a double, then a couple strikeouts and a flyout. So no runs for Belmont in the sixth. And River Ridge in the bottom of the sixth, that's when they added 2 more runs to take the lead for good. They would strike out with the first batter, Danica Hampton, and then a walk from Josie Drone, followed by a ground out by Abby Doyle, and then Elena Gage hit a 2-run home run in the bottom of the sixth, and that put ahead River Ridge 6-4 at the time over Belmont. And then in the top of the seventh, Belmont did get 1 run. They started the inning with a walk. That was Claire Rundy. Then a strikeout by Carson Raymaker, followed by Leitzinger reaching on an error. And then Lexi Rickers hit a RBI double, followed by an Alexis Burbach single. Emily Ryder reached on a fielder's choice, and then Storm Buss, with bases loaded, hit a line drive back to the pitcher for the final out. And that ended the threat. Belmont falls 6-5, so that's the scoring for this one. Pitching lines for Carson Raymaker, 6 innings, 6 hits given up, 6 runs, all earned, 6 walks, and 11 strikeouts. The winning pitcher, Aaron Adrian, 7 innings pitched, 10 hits given up, 5 runs, 5 earned, 3 walks, and 4 strikeouts. And those are the final numbers. We'll be back with more of our Tri-State Roofing LLC post-game show next. We'll hand out our awards and wrap things up right after this on 97.7 Country. 6-5 Belmont over River Ridge and Six Rivers Conference Girls Softball on WGLR.
Post-match 2.
Win seats behind home plate in Milwaukee with Queen Bee Radio.